their best in this tournament so far. You just get the feeling there could be more to come. Here is Cameroon. Arnaud Adalamoto certainly one to keep an eye on. So too is Ngijol and Benoit Mbala, who we'll discuss a little more in depth shortly. Nguese and Yankwe also important in that Cameroonian roster. And in Antonio Barbosa, they have a very experienced coach as well. Nigeria then, and some key names to look out for include Ike Diogu, the only member of the 2015 team, although he didn't feature in any of the games due to injury. It's otherwise a completely different roster. Daniel Ochefu arrived late, and he knows what it takes. He has plenty of experience. He'll have watched this Nigerian team carefully and be hoping that his side can cause a big upset or a big result here. So it's Afrobasket quarter-final action. Nigeria in the white taking on Cameroon in the green for a place in the Final Four. And a strong start, absolutely vital for both teams. Both key players battling it out early on here, Mbala and Diogu. Which of those two will make the bigger impact? It's Nigeria who get off to the perfect start with the first two-pointer of the game for Bryant Mbamalu, the 25-year-old making his Afrobasket debut and making an early statement in this first quarter-final.
Yeah, and if Cameroon wants to really challenge Nigeria, they have to fill the inside space, because this last possession has been way too easy for Nigeria.
Mbala with a follow, couldn't quite get it to go. Yankwe has it now. He puts it up and in off the glass, and Cameroon level the scores immediately. So there is Coach Nuora, who will be a little frustrated there that his side weren't able to deal with the threat. Here is Ochefu, a hook shot. And he gets a couple on the board. Bright start from Daniel Ochefu, the 23-year-old who plays for the Washington Wizards. Another one making his debut in this competition.
Yeah, I think Nigeria is really expecting a big step up from Daniel Ochefu to fulfill his reputation as an NBA player, because we haven't really seen it so far, averaging 6.5 points and 6.5 rebounds in this tournament so far.
The foul drawn here. You can have another look at Mbamalu making his way to the rack.
Yeah, that has been a shame the foul has been committed, because there's been a great help side defense on the split line waiting to cover this penetration. That's why the communication between players is so important, to know mid-foul and when not and who's where, because obviously the players guarding the ball, they can't see behind them, so communication, key factor in a basketball game.
So Nigeria have now opened up a 5-2 lead in this first quarter. As Mbala looks to respond here for Cameroon. It's an easy two in the end, in off the glass for Ben Mbala.
Yeah, considering that it's his first Afrobasket here in 2017, so putting very impressive performance. Oh, another easy attack from Brian Mbala. No split line defense. Cameroon really have to improve this element of their game.
Another two for Mbamalu as the response comes from Mbala. Three-point attempt missed, and Diogu wrestles it free on the edge of the arc for Nigeria. Mbamalu look to go again, finds Diogu. Diogu with a pass inside, brilliant hands from Diogu, but Mbamalu couldn't finish this time, and Bogmis comes away with it for Cameroon. One of the rising stars of Cameroonian basketball, as Mbala goes in, puts it up, can't get it to go, claims the rebound and draws the foul.
Wow, what a performance from Mbala so far. There's been two Nigerian defense here, you can see it, and he still grabs that offensive rebound. Wow, what an effort from Mbala.
Two big men there, either side of him as well, and Ochefu and Diogu did well to draw the foul.
Yeah, he plays in Philippines for De La Salle University, and I know that his team has been proud to release him for this championship, even though their season has already started. and he has been an MVP of Philippine League just past season, averaging 20 points and 16 rebounds.
Achefu. There's Nwamu. And, back to Achefu. Comes inside to Diogo. Diogo can't find a teammate. It's picked up by Adalamoto, and Cameroon looking to move it quickly with Bogmis from the corner. No good this time. Claimed by Nwamu. And now Nigeria looking to break quickly with Iroekbu, who goes up and can't get it to go. Rebound claimed by Adala. And a little pass into him as well. And Adala can't get it to drop. End-to-end stuff here with neither team able to add points to the scoreboard until Diogo draws the foul and will go to the line for 2 free throws. Mbala
has been doing an excellent job defensively on Ike Diogo so far. He hasn't allowed him to have another strong beginning into the game as Ike Diogo has had previous games. And this time, unfortunately, he allowed him to grab the offensive rebound and commit a foul. Mbala is only 22 years old, and it's a great matchup to see experiences of Ike Diogo, 34 years old, against the young talent Mbala, 22 years old. So it will be interesting to see these two, how they're going to cope during the whole game and match each other up.
So Diogo making it count. 9-6. Nigeria's lead in these early stages. And so Dalamoto finds Felix Bogmis. Bogmis exchanging passes with Dalamoto. 7 on the shot clock. Bogmis just puts it up, no good. Diogo does really well to hand it off to Mbamalu, and now Iroekbu. And the three-point attempt is good from Ike Diogo. The big man produces yet again. And Nigeria into double figures, 12-6.
Yeah, and Mbala gave him let's say 2 meters of freedom, and Ike Diogo is punishing it straight away.
Achefu with a rebound for Nigeria. Nwamu can't quite hold it. They've started with a real intensity, Nigeria. Perhaps felt they didn't quite do themselves justice in that group stage, and are hoping to put that right here. Bogmis for 3. Diogo again underneath it. Strong rebounding from the 34-year-old. Iroekbu for Nigeria. Now Mbamalu. And Cameroonians there shooting themselves in the foot because there was no real challenge there to that rebound.
Yeah, that has been quite unsmart, let's say, foul now from Daniel Achefu, because too far away from the offensive half of Cameroon. And we already mentioned how important it's going to be to manage your personal fouls, so needs to definitely improve that.
Mbala with the chance to drive in, and he makes the 2. Ben Mbala continues to increase his points tally. He has got 6 of Cameroon's 8 points so far. And this is Achefu for Nigeria. Using his physicality, and that is brilliantly done. Daniel Achefu, that's what he can bring.
Exactly, and he can release a bit of pressure off Ike Diogo's shoulders as well. Even though we have to mention Iroekbu, number 1, has been... Whoa, another great attack from Mbala.
2 more for Mbala, onto 8 points as Cameroon reached double figures. And he has started very well indeed.
Yeah, but he has been a bit isolated, let's say, offensively. And some of the guards or bigs of Cameroon team needs to step up and help him a bit as well.
Great work from Yankwe there. Cameroon looking to punish Nigeria, but it's swatted away by Mbamalu. And now Mbala has it for Cameroon. Can he beat them? You bet he can. Big 3 from Mbala, and it's his story so far. From Mbala, and it's his story so far. 1-point game, 11 on the board for Ben Mbala. Nwamu's done well to keep this alive for Nigeria. Diogo comes inside and just lays it up easily. Made that look effortless, Diogo. Another player who started well. Both key men have made a big impact early on. Mbala. Oh my goodness!
What a beginning!
And he is loving it. 14 points in the first 7 minutes. What a start from Ben Mbala, and we have a tied game. As the three-point attempt from Iroegbu doesn't go. And Cameroon definitely in the ascendancy at the moment. Here's Adalamoto and Bogmis. Mbala wants it, and you can understand why. Bogmis puts it up, he misses, and there is a Chefu with a rebound. Iroegbu moving it quickly here. Diogo gets it! Three-pointer from Ike Diogo, and he's into double figures.
Let's say, Oscar, all players can go home, and let's keep just Ike Diogo and Benoit Mbala on the court. Now, obviously, that's just a bit of a joke, but wow, we see now zone defense from Nigeria trying to change the rhythm in the defensive approach.
Straight shootout so far as Bogmis gets in on the act, can't get it to go. Nwamu gathering it comfortably. And this is Iroegbu in towards Ike Diogo. Comes inside, draws the foul, will go to the line again.
Yeah, when you have leaders like this, you really have to focus on the team defense, let's say, because here we see great matchup again, Mbala against Diogo, but Enjoy has came quite late for the help and used his hands to commit a foul. But as I already said, you have to really improve the team defense, trying to trap maybe the leaders as well and have a good rotation defensively on the possible open pass. So it will be interesting to see which out of this team is going to start to play a better team defense to cover these leaders.
Well, Diogo was instrumental on game day one. It was a crucial game that they narrowly came through against Cote d'Ivoire. Could easily have lost with a missed tap-in in the final seconds, which would have given the Ivorians a victory. And as the results unfolded, it would have knocked out the Nigerian side, given that they then lost to the Congolese. But Diogo was the man on that day, and he may well be the difference again here as the foul is drawn. This time it is Akindele, 34-year-old, using his experience there. Shootout between the two as it stands. It's Akindele who drew the foul as he made the two just before that timeout was called by Cameroon, with a chance to add another to the total. And he makes it count.
Yeah, no, to be honest, I think Akindele could be as well a such threat in inside space for Nigeria, because he has definitely a size advantage to Cameroon players. So we will see if he's going to use that in his favor.
Adalamoto's three-point attempt gathered up by Njoya. Inside to Yankwe. Still trying to get it to go here. Good defensive work by Ike Diogo once more. Odunsi lays it up. Kindele underneath it, but Yankwe was strong enough there. And here comes Njoya for Cameroon. Checks back and finds Adalamoto. This is Kamam. Can't get it to go. Diogo with another rebound. And into the final minutes of this first quarter that has flown by. Here is Akindele. And it is stolen back here by Ngijol, who goes up looking to draw the foul.
Yeah, there has been a brave attack now from Ngijol. Instead of stopping on the elbow line or a foul line, just pull up the jump shot when all defenders of Nigeria has dropped down to fill their space. Oh, this is that turnover from Akindele. He has had that look, and this is that penetration. Yeah.
Ngijol. Adalamoto puts it up and in. Two more for Cameroon. Adalamoto off the mark. 5-point game as the shot goes up and in off the backboard from Ekbu. And that is a tremendous way for the Nigerians to end the first quarter. It's been a very entertaining 10 minutes of basketball here. And a 7-point lead.
Nigeria is having an easy job if they're just relying on one player, because 5 against 1, it will never end up good. So Cameroon really has to now make all players to be involved offensively and defensively.
Shot goes up for 3, no good, and Gijol gathering the rebound for Cameroon. And Yange rejected by Akindele. And the fast break on here for Nigeria. Oh, very nearly. A superb play there. It is a foul. It's going to be 2 free throws for the Nigerians. Ekbu couldn't quite execute the finish, but how about this from Akindele? Swatted away.
Yeah, and what continued was that quick break finish by Ekbu.
Would have been a sensational play. Could result in 2 points being added to the tally anyway, but the second free throw is missed. And Njoya finding a Dalamoto here for Cameroon, and travelling called. And the Cameroonians have got to be a little careful here that they don't fall too far behind.
Yeah, they have to believe to their game plan and their game phase, what they've showed us, team phase, let's say, because they've been really well sharing the points and sharing all the responsibilities within the whole roster. So they should not let Nigeria force them to play more individually in today's game.
Njoya, bounce pass out to the far side, and that is a super 3 from Gijol. The 23-year-old buries one to get himself off the mark. 5 points the difference here, and much needed points on the board for Cameroon. Diogu driving inside, gets the pass away to Akindele, and they can't stop him. Akindele puts in another 2. 7-point difference again.
And that's that size threat, let's say, from Akindele. Whoa!
Gijol with the 3. Back-to-back 3s for Gijol. And Cameroon staying in touch.
Yeah, now we see another player step up. So I don't think Nigeria will stay in that zone defense too long, because zone defense you play against the strong inside threat. So we will see if Nigeria is going to change that and go back to man-to-man defense, because they've been brilliant in the beginning of the game playing that aggressive man-to-man.
Well, a couple of changes for Nigeria. Comes out here to Mbala. Nwamu into Diogu. And Diogu's pass goes straight into the hands of Gijol.
Yep.
Njoya.
Nigeria still in the zone defense.
Back to Gijol for a huge 3. Diogu claims another rebound, and Akindele has been penalised here. Or draws the foul, I should say.
Yeah, real comment, number 11 from Cameroon, offensive foul on that rebound effort, let's say. He has already struggled in the second game of the group phase. He has committed 5 personal fouls within 9 minutes in the game, so that's probably one of the most fouling players of Cameroon.
Akindele. Oh, another 2. He is having a big impact today. His size and physicality is a struggle for Cameroon. Yeah. They haven't been able to stop him so far.
Yeah, he has been using his size advantage really game, and I think really Cameroon needs to improve the defense and be there someone on the trap, or try to double this player and play another great rotation.
Good work by Akindele again at the other end, but a little bit of misfortune there, as having claimed the rebound here, Akindele tried to pass it into a teammate, and it bounced off Ekbu and out of bounds.
Yeah, that has been another quite unforced mistake, let's say, because Akindele has been off balance. That's why he has rushed this pass and committed this turnover. it's important when you take a rebound, you're landing in the balanced position, so you have opportunities to pivot.
Now Nigeria on the break as Mbala makes another 2. 7 points for him. 8 points now between these two teams in this quarter-final. Njoya. Now Mbala couldn't quite get it to go, but claims the rebound and puts up the follow. And that is what he's capable of. He's back on court and adding more points to the tally. A couple of fouls to his name, but he's got 16 points on the board. Nwamu.
Yeah, it's his own defense from Cameroon for the last couple of the possessions as well.
Akakume putting one up, couldn't get it to go. And this is Njoya.
When you
Cameroon.
When you play against zone defense, you want to put the ball into the middle of the defense, because that's where opportunities occurs. And Mbala has been unstoppable in today's game. Let's say 16 points so far, and another great penetration to draw a foul.
They are struggling to cope with him at the moment. He did really well when putting away those 2 previous points to claim that rebound, having missed the first attempt. 16 points in the first 13, 14 minutes of this game. He spent a bit of time on the bench as well, probably because of those 2 early fouls. Shot goes up this time from Bogmis, no good, claimed by Achefu. This is Nwamu with a bounce pass, and Mbala keeps it alive. And Nwamu gets it out wide and then back again. Mbala, and lovely floated finish from Mbala. And he has 9 for the game. Nigeria keeping their distance at the moment.
It has been a lovely transition offense from Nigeria as well. You could see that they haven't moved the ball so well till it has created an open space inside to attack.
Bogmis. Ngijol.
And again, zone defense from Nigeria as well.
Adalamoto to Ngijol. Bogmis ran out of time.
Yeah, great decision from coach Nwora to put the zone defense again, because to change the rhythm like this often and defensively could really cause issues to the opponents offensively, and that's what we're seeing. The Cameroon is quite slow to adjust to those changes defensively.
Here's Diogo coming inside, floating one up. Oh, and tapped in by Achefu. Suddenly it's a 10-point game. And this is more like the Nigeria we expected to see at the start of the tournament. And Mbala with the response here. Again, very nearly snatching the rebound, but couldn't hold it this time. Moved on quickly here, as Nigeria look to punish another Cameroonian error. Well. Mbala with another 3.
And this is a bit of momentum, let's say.
It's definitely not quite the same in test game.
Yeah, I think it's not always good when you have only one player leading in the game, because then the rest of the players settling down a bit and not being as threat as that they're supposed to be, because we've seen before that Cameroon has been a threat, and this is what we want from Cameroon. We want another player to step up. Bognis has been good as well in this tournament, averaging 11 points and 5 rebounds, and that has been his first shot in the game. So really Cameroon needs to start to contribute as a team.
3 for Bogmis, as Nigeria failed to make it count at the other end. Ngijol moving once more. Looks to switch it over to the opposite side, and Adalamoto comes in, drawing the foul. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Coach Antonio Barbosa of Cameroon would have agreed with us that you can't just rely on one player against a quality as Nigeria has. You have to start to be dangerous, every single one of you who steps on the court, and be effective defensively as well, because they have given up too many open looks and breaks and giving a space to the inside to attack for Nigeria. So there are areas to improve for Cameroon for sure in this game, and hopefully we will see Cameroon to cope with it and step up a bit in those areas.
So Cameroon cutting that gap down to 8 points. As Nwamu goes from the corner, 3 for Nwamu.
Yeah, reintroduction of Ikechubu Nwamu. We know that he has been an excellent three-point shooter, and he has proved that already in this tournament.
Another 3 to the tally. Takes Nigeria into the 40s with still over 3 minutes to go in this second quarter.
Yeah, Nigerian defense now allowed Cameroon to penetrate into that middle space and committed a foul.
There's that three-pointer again from Nwamu. Frustration for Coach Barbosa. We've seen at times in this tournament already what Nwamu can do when he goes on a bit of a scoring spree. He can hit three-pointers for fun. When he gets his eye in, he is such a threat.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen that against that game against Mali. The third quarter has been his quarter, absolutely. Scoring those quick 3-3s and basically gave that confidence within the Nigerian roster. Whoa!
Good response from the Nigerians to keep that double-digit advantage. 11-point game here, 44-33. 3 minutes, just under 3 minutes left in the first half as Mbala puts another one in, and his personal tally up to 18. And he continues to keep Cameroon afloat for the time being. Diogo can't get it to go, and Mbala claiming the rebound. Dalamoto here. And Mbala, not this time, Nwamu getting it out to Anuna. Here's Diogo. And Anuna again, he goes for the 3. Nkijol can't hold it. Mbamalu looking for Diogo, and Mbala draws the foul.
That's been a great hands of Mbala, because he has anticipated that Mbalu will make that pass for Ike Diogo. Great hands.
Pass inside here to Mbala.
What a great play from Beno Mbala. This backdoor play, he has really read his defensive player well, that he's trying to deny the pass. Just fake and went for that backdoor. Great recognition and great pass by Afia and Bendang.
Diogo hands it off to Akindele. He's having a good day. Ayodeji Akindele with another 2. 9 points now for Akindele. Nkijol finds Adalamoto. Up against Nwamu. Adalamoto's effort is no good, but Mbala claims it. Mbala with the bounce pass inside.
Yeah, back to Akindele. His role in the team is quite clear, that he's there to grab as many rebounds.
12 for Nigeria. And further 9 as well for Akindele, sharing the points in this first half, the Nigerians. And Afia Abadiang trying to add some more to Cameroon's tally.
He hasn't got many minutes from Coach Barbosa. He's only averaging 7 minutes in this tournament. I'm pretty sure we will see him in today's game more, because he's matching up really well Akindele from Nigeria.
An unsuccessful trip to the line there for Afia and Mbala as the foul is called.
Afia and Mbala now holding Akindele in that low block position. They've been battling for... Akindele has been battling to get in a great position offensively. Foul drawn.
DK, uncontested, 3 from DK. Nigeria take a 12-point lead.
And again, zone defense now from Nigeria. Fill the inside space, force Cameroon to take some outside shots.
They need this one to drop. Really? Oh my goodness! Another 3, a big one for Cameroon. Bogmis again. And he is really starting to have an impact here. Another 3-pointer from Felix Bogmis. Time running down here. There is an opportunity for Cameroon to break, but it's kept hold of by the Nigerians. And Nwamu now looking for a 3. That could be a killer right before the interval. Nigeria into the 50s, a 12-point lead. And only a matter of seconds here for Cameroon to respond. Brilliant effort there. And Cameroon fail to add points at the end of the half.
This is discussion right now going on, because Diogo has put his life, let's say, to practice.
A quick start from Cameroon could put them very much in contention for a semi-final place as they chase that first medal since 2007. Nigeria in the white, Cameroon in the green as we resume in the second half. There's a heavy fall there from Mbala. Diogo driving in. Mbala was able to swat it away, but he fell really heavily, and the last thing that Cameroon need is for him to suffer, but he seems to be fine.
Yeah, he's a young player, he's going to shake it off, but what I was about to say is the communication again. Mbala was there to block this shot, and he just need to say to his teammates, look, I'm here when this happens, because Ike Diogo is such danger, and that's a team defense they need to play, but they also have to communicate it to avoid these, let's say, unsmart fouls.
So Diogo making the first of his 2 free throws. Cameroon almost making a costly misjudgment there. It's with Ngijol at the moment. 10-point lead for Nigeria. Here is Ngijol. Mbala poised on the edge of the arc, goes inside his head to Adalamoto. And Bogmis gets it right on the buzzer. Big 3 for Cameroon. And Bogmis has hit a few of those now. That's 3 in the game for Bogmis.
It just showed how important it is when player penetrates to the baseline, someone has in the corner on the weak side to give the chance to pass the ball. Oh.
What a response from Nigeria. Blow for blow. And it is a 10-point game again. Mbala moving on to 15 with yet another 3. Immediately responding to that effort from Cameroon as Mbala puts one up. Diogo claims another rebound. Very much on course for a double-double here. Ike Diogo, 7th rebound of the game.
Yeah, we see Cameroon back to man-to-man defense.
Great play from Mbala.
And that's how Nigeria has started the game, with a couple penetrations like this, with no defense on the split line. So Cameroon really needs to get back to the defense they played in the second quarter.
17 for Mbala. As Bogmis goes for another three! My goodness, this boy can shoot. Cameroon continue to stay with Nigeria, trying to outshoot them. Nigeria keeping their distance and are punishing Cameroon at virtually every trip down the court. Ochefu goes for the buzzer shot, which misses, and that's the best bit of defensive work we've seen from Cameroon in quite some time.
Yeah, absolutely. These long shots just is a moral boost for the team, and that automatically gives them the energy into their blood defensively. And we've seen that they played a great defense. They have stopped Ikedioko to penetrate into the middle of the space, and they have forced Nigeria to 24, a shot clock violation. Great effort from Cameroon.
It's the kind of strategy they need to use now in this second half as they try and close the gap here.
Nigeria into the zone defense again.
Dalamoto with two. And this is a positive start from Cameroon in this third quarter.
Yeah, and what positive is that another players are stepping up. Abdallah, Bogmis, really important that the contribution offensively comes from more players than just one.
Ramu to Diogo, puts up a three, gets it! Ike Diogo, once again, what a tournament he's having.
To be honest, he's a big player, but he is, great
play from Mbala.
Yeah. Ike Diogo has been averaging 61% from three-point line, so you should not underestimate when Ike Diogo is on the arc line.
There is Diogo. Iroekbu, he puts up a three. Came a little short, and Shefu unable to keep that ball alive. Strong start from both teams again. Picked up where we left off really in this second half. Free scoring as Dalamoto comes in.
Yeah.
Gets penalised.
That has been an elbow away from the body, as we will see right now. This is the elbow, yeah. Quite clear call for officials. And Dalamoto, second personal foul.
Iroekbu. Diogo. Oh, it's another three from Mbala.
And there has been great recognition from Daniel Ochefu that there's been traffic under the rim, so great sharing the ball.
Mbala. Oh, he's done it. Ben Mbala drawing the foul. Big performance from this young star. 24 points on the board already.
This is a great pass from Ochefu. Wow. It seems like Mbala is able to carry on the team in the second half as well. 25 points. It's a possible best points performance in this tournament so far.
Big display. As Diogo draws the foul, going for the three, so he will get 3 free throws. And 3 chances to add to his tally. Impressive tally of 15 and 7 rebounds.
And now a tough decision for Coach Barbosa, because Penra Mbala has picked his 3rd personal foul in a half of the 3rd quarter. So tough decision now for Coach. Should I keep him on the court as my best player, or should I take him off? I think the decision should be quite clear, because Mbala is guarding Ike Diogo. He's experienced enough to draw another foul on Mbala, and I think Mbala needs to go on the bench to save his personal fouls when the game's going to be in the 4th quarter, the most important part of the game.
Diogo take his third attempt. Only made one of those. So 2 missed free throws. Still a single-digit lead for Nigeria as Mbala goes for another 3. And Shefu claiming the rebound for the defending champions. Irolekbu. Musica Diogo. Comes inside, puts up a 2. And Mbala claiming that rebound. Great work by Ben Mbala. As Adalamoto comes in, puts one up, and Shefu underneath it this time. Mbala, by the way, has a double-double already as he comes inside. Draws the foul from Shefu.
And again, great contribution defensively and offensively for Mbala. The officials are showing us that it hasn't been a shooting foul, so none of the team is in a foul trouble, so I think it's going to be a sidelight. No, yeah, it was quite clear that Mbala has been in the first step of the layup, and it's automatically considered as a shooting foul. Well, I would say to Mbala as well, actually to Nigeria, I think now Ike Diogo will be smart and will try to attack Mbala because he knows that he won't play a tough defense on him because he doesn't want to commit that 4th personal foul, and that's the risk Coach Barbosa has decided to take to keep him on the court. So it'll be interesting now to see if the experienced player Ike Diogo will call for the ball and will try to attack Mbala. And again, it's just a bit mental breakdown. I know there has been a position battle, but he has committed this foul and put the team into the foul trouble. So that means that Nigeria is going to go on the foul line shot for any other personal foul committed by Cameroon.
A change for the Cameroonians with Yankwe coming on. And there we have it, another foul, and it means a trip to the line for Nuamu. Slightly soft foul given away there by Cameroon. Nuamu looking to make them pay. Good work from Nuamu. 8 points for him in this game. Ngishol. Bogmis, seen his long-range shooting. Can he create something else here? He's gone for a 3. Came up short. Nigeria looking to move it quickly. Nuamu. Diogo comes inside. Draws another foul. Good experience play from Diogo, as you were saying, Teresa.
Yeah, he has plenty of experiences. He now plays in a...
To beg your pardon, he does have 12 points. Bogmis has been shooting from long range.
So Coach Barbosa is still taking that risk to keep Mbala on the court. He knows this game is do or die, and he knows that Mbala is on the fire. But the question is that smart decision? Is Mbala smart enough in his 22 years to not commit that 4th personal foul now?
Well, the coach obviously feels it's worth the risk. And at the moment, with nobody else really stepping up, he needs Mbala out on the court. Nyange has it here for Cameroon. Puts up a long 2. And it's taken by the Nigerians, who look to move quickly here. Diogo, and the follow doesn't quite go from Akindele. Now Bogmis. Now to Ngijol, floats one up and in. Nice 2 from Ngijol.
Yeah, he's playing a good game as well. 9 points, 3 assists. So he's been very effective for Cameroon. I just wish him to take that responsibility a bit more often.
Diogo Little hook shot. Oh, the follow from Akindele. They have really struggled to cope with his size. As Dalamoto makes the three. Superb response, but Akindele throws it down. Quick break from the Nigerians. And once again, it's really effective play from Akindele.
Coach Barbosa not happy his team celebrated threes and just leaving completely open Akindele in the transition offense.
Diogo with the foul. It's Diogo's third foul of the game.
Yeah, and we see Coach Onvora is discussing now with his assistants if he's going to take him out to not commit that fourth personal foul.
Diogo has it. Bogmis is going to get penalised for this one. It means another trip to the line for Nigeria. 11-point lead. Diogo is being replaced.
It's interesting because it's quite an identical situation now that both leaders are in the foul troubles personally, both on threes, but Coach Barbosa from Cameroon has decided to keep Mbala on the court, but Coach Nvora's immediate reaction is to take out Ike Diogo. He can afford it because Nigeria plays really well as a team tonight, and I think even though he's been a key element, I'm pretty sure he can afford to take some time off.
The foul has been called here on Yahaya. It hasn't featured too heavily for Nigeria in this tournament so far. Abdul Yahaya, 27-year-old, making his Afrobasket debut. It's been brought on in place of Diogo just to give the talisman a little bit of breathing space when it comes to avoiding that fourth foul as the three-point shot goes up, no good. And Cameroon desperately trying to win it back here. It's going to be a bit of a discussion, I think, as to which way this decision is going. It does go Cameroon's way in the end.
Yeah, we could see all players jumping for that ball, but none of the player has boxed out, so that's what you have to do prior to the rebound. First, push your player away from the rim. Yeah, and this time Mbala has decided to go into that traffic. Here we see Akindele. Could have been both ways. It could have been a personal foul for Akindele, but officials have decided to go line violation.
Erekbu. Gunsi gives it to Akindele. Erekbu again. Comes inside. Oh, the bounce pass was a good one. And Yaya puts it away. And a 13-point lead now for Nigeria. Mbala. Oh, he's done brilliantly to get the shot away. Couldn't quite get it to go, but the foul has been called. It's going to be 2 free throws here for Cameroon. Third foul of the game for Mbamalu. And again, the reaction here from the coach is to withdraw Mbamalu with 1:36 left on the clock in the third quarter.
Yeah, I'm not pretty sure right now if the call has been fouled on number 13, Afia Amandjang, but Dalamoto has been quite confident to go to that line, so I must miss that one.
Oh, Dalamoto makes it count as well. Good trip to the line for Dalamoto.
Yeah, and we've been calling for another players to stepping up for Cameroon, and we see that Dalamoto has stepped up in this third quarter. Also, and Joel has stepped up. And Bognis, of course. So now 4 players in the double figures for Cameroon, and it gives them the confidence into their blood. And another position now for Cameroon.
And they've just introduced Pierre Essome as well, as Bogmis goes for another three! Wow! Cameroon are still battling away to try and get the victory, and Bogmis has it again here.
What a pressure right now from Cameroon.
Great play from Cameroon. And it's going to be another trip to the foul line. This
of Cameroon.
There is Mbala, 20 points, 4 rebounds. But it is going to be Bogmis who has been knocking down the three-pointers today. 5 of them accounting for all of his 15 points. 1 rebound and 1 assist to add to that as well. If he can get this to go, it'll be a 6-point game. With a little bit of time still left in the third quarter, he does make it. So a vital minute and a bit coming up here for Cameroon. And they are keeping up that high court pressure here. Irolekbu for Nigeria. Comes inside. Oh, and the finish wasn't quite there this time.
For
Yaya holding on. Trying to gather up that ball.
There has been a great defense from the weak side right now for that penetration from Afia Madjang. Being there on time, block the shot, and
the defensive effort from Cameroon has certainly increased significantly in the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, and it came after those Bognis' long-distance shots. That's the effect of hitting 2 quick threes in a row. It just gives you energy into your blood.
Bogmis, not this time. Comes out again for Njoya. Mbala. He has drawn another foul.
Yeah, experienced way, penetration into the middle of the court. He has waited till Yaya has been off balance defensively and attacked his outside foot to penetrate into the middle of the paint. I'm really impressed of Benoit Mbala, considering he's only 22 years old. He plays really smart and mature way. He's not really making mistakes in today's game, and that's why he's been so effective so far.
And he's avoided that 4th foul, which is also really important. The longer he goes without picking that one up, the better for Cameroon. Makes the second of the free throws to make it a 5-point game with 34 seconds on the clock in the third quarter.
Again, we see a full court pressure from Cameroon.
Yaya goes up to lay it in, can't get it to go.
And this is exactly the purpose of pressing, to force opponents to take a quick breaks, unprepared breaks, because Yaya supposed to just stop the offense, you know. It has been traffic in there, and that's why Cameroon and another offensive possession.
No difference really between shot and game clock here. They were looking for the foul there, Cameroon. It's not going to be given. They do still have possession. They have less than 3 seconds to make this count. If they want to deliver this killer blow.
Yeah, it must be some catch and shoot offense. 3 seconds is still a lot, but it won't be under that pressure anytime, pretty much, to put the ball.
Mbala can't get it to go. Well, it would have reduced it to a 3-point game, but it is well balanced, and we are going to have a thrilling final 10 minutes here. Cameroon have done brilliantly to stay with the defending champions. They are. Nigeria strongly fancied to challenge for their title once again, to make it back-to-back wins. And they are in a good position to make it through to the final 4 as it stands. But they have plenty of work still to do before that final buzzer goes.
Absolutely, and always the key elements in these important games is who's gonna be in the foul troubles earlier in this fourth quarter as a team, to send opponents on the line too early in this fourth quarter. So the question is again open, and now we've seen a quite quick foul from Cameroon.
Chefu inside to Diogo. Whistle already been called. There's another foul. Oh, and Mbala gets his 4th foul of the game really early in the fourth quarter after such a disciplined display in the third. That could be so decisive. And there is a reaction here from Coach Barbosa. He's going to take off Mbala. Wow,
yeah.
That's a big moment.
Yeah, it's a big, small moment for Nigeria because they have aimed to play Ike Diogu, who's been guarded by Mbala. Wow, what a three again from Mbamu.
Mbamu again, shooting from long range. He's the latest to move into double figures, 11 points. Gives Nigeria an 8-point lead without their main man today, who's now on the bench after that fourth foul. When will he be reintroduced, and will it be soon enough? Diogu thought about the three, gets it out to Mbamalu. Great fake, comes inside, puts up a two. Super play from Mbamalu, and Nigeria open up a 10-point lead.
To be honest, we're only speaking about Ike Diogu, but Mbalu has been a really game changer in today's game for Nigeria because he has been such a threat from the wing, scoring 22 points so far, grabbing 4 rebounds.
Well, it's going to be a chance for Cameroon to get some points on the board here as Asome draws the foul.
And that's the 4th personal foul for Mbalu. So I'm pretty sure we will see substitution soon to keep Mbalu for the end of the 4th quarter. It's going to be deciding the game. Because we can't expect to be decided this game in this early of the 4th quarter. I'm pretty sure it will be excellent advertising end of the game.
Well, another trip to the free throw line ends with nothing for Cameroon, and well, it was almost a really smart play there from Nigeria. Final pass just going astray. The Chefo unable to hold. A little too much on it from Iroegbu. 10-point game. 8.5 minutes left. A little scoring run from Cameroon would completely change the complexion of this game. As Some lays one up, he can't get it to go, and Ochefu claims the rebound despite the pressure from Ambadiang. As another shot goes up from Nwamu. He turned away before it had even dropped. He knew it was going in, and Nigeria are up by 13. Have a look at this from Nwamu. Superb. And now Nigeria have stolen it back again. And Nwamu driving forward, looks for the pass inside for Ike Diogu.
Wow, what a step into 4th quarter from Nigeria right now. Hit threes really well, and they again pushing Nigeria to their limits to play their best game they can show us at this tournament. And it has been a great beginning of 4th quarter for Nigeria.
Mbala draws the foul.
And we see Mbala back on the court because Coach Barbosa knows it's a do or die. 15 points difference. I need my key player on the court, no matter if he's on foul troubles or not.
That was Ochefu's 4th foul, so he's going to be withdrawn now. And they're bringing on Akindele, who's had a terrific game. Mbala needs to make these free throws count. And Coach Barbosa knows he needs Mbala now for the rest of this quarter, really. Despite the fact he's 1 foul away from that dreaded 5th. He's made the 2nd of the free throws. Nwamu. DK. Oh, lays it up. Couldn't quite get it to go. Akindele with the rebound.
That has been a smart decision from Akindele right now. Nigeria doesn't have to rush their offense right now. The clock is ticking in their favor.
It's a poor pass that time, though, from Akindele. And here is Mbala going it all alone. Draws the foul. We'll go to the line again for another 2 free throws. Well, Mbala wants to step up and take charge. He wants to be the man to drag Cameroon back into this contest.
Yeah, he wants to be a man, but what he wants probably the more is that Cameroon's gonna beat Nigeria, because it's a do or die game, and there's no time to hesitate or be playing half speed. And Mbala has stepped into this game like, I'm gonna go and win this game.
If he makes this, it's 30 points. No problem for Benoit Mbala. Fine individual display. Mbamalu out to Ike Diogo! Wow.
It's just the incredible consistency of Ike Diogo he's playing with a whole tournament. He just doesn't make any mistakes.
Adalamoto, he goes for three. And fumbled by Ambadiang. And Nigeria enjoying this 15-point margin once again. So many players have turned up today for Nigeria to make a big impact. Akindele does really well to win that rebound, and Diogo just gets it caught under his foot.
Yeah, it has been a bit of a football element in the game right now, but possession for Cameroon.
Wonderful long-range effort needed by Inch. Didn't get it to go. And Cameroon can't really afford to miss too many opportunities now. Nigeria will try and manage this game, run the clock down when they can. Now then, Diogo with his fourth foul. So Mbamalu, Diogo and Ochefu all one foul away from the fifth.
So zone defense again from Nigeria.
Bob. Oh, wow. This boy can shoot three-pointers.
Yeah, and this boy has to step up in this full quarter now.
Ramu.
We again see Nigeria very disciplined, playing a clock, not rushing their offense.
Nwamu for three. Here's another three-point shooter for you. Nwamu drains one, and Nigeria take that 15-point advantage back once again.
It's 41% from threes, but tonight he's shooting 83, 5 out of 6. It's just a huge, incredible consistency.
Wonderful record as Mbala puts up a two, gets it. Rebekbu out to Nwamu, and now Diogo comes inside, draws the foul. Ike Diogo, 23 points, top scorer for Nigeria. Mbala, top scorer in the game with 32. Mbadiang with his fourth personal foul there on Diogo. Nigeria continue to hold Cameroon at bay. 15 points has been the difference for quite some time now, and at no stage has the Nigerian lead looked like slipping in this final quarter. Shot goes up and in from Adalamoto.
Yeah, and Adalamoto has been one of those players stepping up the second half of the game, scoring 15 points so far, grabbing 5 boards in this game.
Really high-scoring game.
Yeah, but we can't really say that. It's because normally when you have a high-scoring game, you say there hasn't been really defense played, but there's been defense. It's just a super high percentage of shooting in this game from both sides.
Akindele swatting that clear. Still a long way to go. the moment, Cameroon can't stop Nigeria. That's the issue.
Yeah, you are right, Oscar, because Nigeria has scored so far 18 points in this quarter, and that's a lot considering we're only in the half of this last quarter. Cameroon again needs to find a way how to stop Nigeria offensively and how to be more creative into the defense of Nigeria.
Relentless offensive play from the Nigerians. Bogmis hands it off to Mbala, fronted up by Akindele. Mbala gets his shot away, can't get it to go. And Nigerians on the move here with Nuamu. Still Nuamu. Out to Nuamu again! And another three for Nuamu. He just can't miss.
He just can't. It's a 6 threes from him out of 7 attempts. Wow, 85%.
Great play from Bogmis, couldn't get it to go. Amdiang wins the rebound. Njoya out to Mbala, who comes inside, lays it up, misses Adalamoto underneath it, and Adalamoto draws the foul.
Wow, but what we have to say that Nigeria has worked for Mbala to be open on that three-point line, wide open uncontested shot. When you have a player shooting 85% from the arc, you definitely, that's not the player you want to keep open on that line again. And what more, it has been Nigerian 14th threes in this game. That's just an incredible number, but credits to Cameroon as well. They have scored 12, but the percentage is, I would never believe it's a bad percentage to say 40%, because 40% is really good percentage from the arc, but Nigeria is shooting 66% from that line, and it's just an incredible number. And I would say it's if Nigeria is going to grab the win tonight, that's definitely the winning game stats.
Well, it is 14 points the difference here. Time is starting to get away from Cameroon. Manuna finds Nuamu. He draws the foul. And the foul is from Adalamoto. It's his third. Nuamu. Oh! Stop it!
Wow. I haven't seen for so long the performance like this from the arc, from any of the players. Female-wise, male-wise, wow. What a performance in such important game, quarterfinals from Nvamu.
He could blindfold him and he'd still make it. 99-82, big lead now for Nigeria as Cameroon fail to make it count. And the defending champions are moving closer to the semi-finals. Nuamu again. Well, he is human after all.
Yeah, he had to take this shot, even though it has been quite unprepared shot and unnecessarily shot. But being a 68% or 87% from the arc, if you have 1 second to look for your shot, you have to. And here, great penetration from number 5 from Cameroon in Dijon.
No, it's been a shooting masterclass from Ikechukwu Nuamu. The 24-year-old has made a very important contribution again, and we mentioned it earlier in the game. When he gets going, it's almost impossible to stop.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And Mbala has been such effective into those penetrations, and he has been really important player, especially at the beginning of the game, because he's been the one completely destroying Cameroon's defense when they hasn't been on any split line from weak side defense. So now we see a full good pressing again from Cameroon. It just must be if they want to grab the win in this game.
Boo for Nigeria, who are closing in on the 100-point mark. Mbala. Chefu. Out to Mbala, puts up a three. And the rebound claimed by Ngijol. And he goes for three. They need big scores now. Chefu with the rebound.
Yeah, Cameroon is trying to quickly shoot right now to contribute and decrease that margin. But it has to be a prepared shot, knowing that there's someone for rebound to cover that missed shot.
Nwamu from a huge way out. No, this one. Shoot on sight now from Nwamu.
Yeah, he is apologizing now to his teammates because he knows that hasn't been a good timed up shot.
And it comes to Bogmis. Oh, comes inside. Oh, can't get it to go. Claims the rebound. Second attempt is good. Great play from Bogmis.
Another great individual performance. It's just a shame that Bogmis has stepped up on the
final of champions. Start slowly and get better and better as the tournament progresses.
With a percentage like this from the three-point line, that's definitely everything is open in this championship.
Well, foul had already been called as Chefu went for the spectacular.
Yeah, Chefu is enjoying this last minute of the game. He was about to put that major dunk in it, but Mbala has been against.
He's drawn the foul. And that free throw brings up the 100 mark for Nigeria. And still have over a minute remaining. Wow, eventually it drops. Crowd enjoyed that one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Cameroon will just organize their offense now. They know, even though they need a quick shot, 16 points lead for Nigeria. 1 minute to go is quite a huge margin.
It's been a really brave effort from Cameroon. They've given a really good account of themselves today. They can be proud of the performance. Nigeria have just been stronger and sharper. And they've taken their chances. So many players stepping up. It clear! Nwamu, who throws one down. Wow, another tremendous play from Nwamu, who nearly ripped the rim off.
That's been a great give and go.
And the three from Adalamoto in response from Cameroon. Huge quality in the match from both of these teams. The game has been so hotly contested, and it is going to be the Nigerians who take the win. Nwamu to Diogu. Can he add something? You bet he can! You bet he can, Ike Diogu! And what a performance! Time is running out. And it is going to be one of those days for the defending champions. Bogmis for three, gets it. Fine individual performance from him. But it's not going to be Cameroon's place in the Final Four. The defending champions have put in a truly remarkable performance to secure their spot in the semi-finals. They want this title.